Do you know the reason why? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, I guess most people aren't sure of their reasons, too. There seem to be quite a handful of sterilized men nowadays, especially in the city. I mean, you guys all know how it is in Las Vegas. The quality of living has gone down. People aren't having any kids, and there are barely any hot women out there. That's fine. Don't let it get to you. It's not like I need a son to go on with my life. It would be nice to have one, but you're not wrong, I guess. Hey, man. But as the male offspring on this planet, don't you think you need at least one offspring of your own? Shut up, Brad! Come on, man. Your wife must be having a hard time with this news. How's she handling it? She's having a tough time, so it's obviously not easy for the both of us. It really must be tough for you and her. Sorry, man. How about we all just forget about it right now? We're here to drink and dance. But since it looks like none of you want any more drinks, let's go do something else. Instead of staying in here and talking about our lousy feelings, we should go out to the main hall and dance with some girls. That does sound a lot better than what we're doing right now. Several minutes ago, I saw a very cute girl. Should I ask her to come sit with us? Dude, come on. Are you out of your damn mind? What's wrong with that? We're here to play around, aren't we? If your wife catches you doing this, all I can do is just pray that she won't execute you. It scares me to just imagine her getting angry. Joke's on you, you little worrisome loser. My wife's at her parents' today, so I'm a free man. I guess she won't be able to find out anyways. Then let's go out and have some fun with the babes. Guys, she's here. Welcome to our table.
May I ask how old you guys are?
We're all married men. And what about you?
Oh, hell. I respect married men who take good care of their families.
How old are you, miss?
Jeez, guys. I feel like I'm being interrogated or something. I'm 26 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm an employee for a small design company. I've only been working there for about 2 years now.
Honey? Huh?
Are you going to sleep right now?
Yes, I'm going to go to bed now.
Can you face me while you sleep?
What are you doing? Stop.
Come on, honey.
Can't we just fall asleep like we normally do?
I want to lay my head on your arm, Richard.
Why are you being like this all of a sudden? You're starting to get on my nerves a little. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Can't you just lend me your arm while you're falling asleep? I'm not asking you for much, am I?
Okay, fine. Here, you can have my arm while you sleep. Are you happy now?
I feel so lonely these days, Richard.
Why do you feel lonely?
It's so hard to see your face because you're barely even home. All of my friends are busy taking care of their babies, but I just sit around at home all by myself. Honey, are you listening to me right now?
Yes, go on.
I wanted us to have at least 2 children when we got married together. Don't you think it's time for us to start having our children?
Can you sit up for a moment?
What? I thought you were sleepy. Why do you want me to sit on the bed all of a sudden?
Just get up. Here, take a seat on the bed.
Okay, I'm sitting. What is it that you want to tell me?
Let's talk about our current marriage situation. And I'm talking about finance. You quit your job when we got married together. We can barely even afford to take care of ourselves with my current yearly earnings.
We're not struggling at all. I've never thought for once that we were financially struggling.
No, you've been thinking wrong this whole time. It's a real struggle financially for us. If we are to have a child during this time when our financial burdens are getting worse, don't you think it'll be even more difficult? We're just going to end up feeling sorry for our kids because of the fact that we can't even afford to give them what they want. That's going to really hurt us as parents, and it definitely won't do the child any good either.
Our financial situation is not even as bad as you're making it out to be. You are making it sound much worse than it actually is. You are earning roughly $60,000 a year, Richard. That's plenty good enough for us and to raise 2 children. Isn't that good enough for a man to earn by himself?
But I'm not living alone. I'm a married man, so technically we're making $60,000 as a household, not an individual. So it's not a good enough number.
You were the one who told me to quit my job because I was spending sleepless nights doing software developments.
Yes, exactly. I'm telling you right now that we don't need children. We can just live off of my solo earnings. We don't need to be worrying about supporting children right now.
We have enough money to go on vacation trips overseas at least once every year. We also have enough money for you to buy me expensive name brand bags every year. Don't you think you're contradicting yourself right now?
I'm not contradicting anything. We're able to afford vacations and name brand items because we don't have any children.
I'll be very honest with you, Richard. I hope you understand what I'm getting at. I can't agree with you when you tell me that we shouldn't have any children because of financial reasons. I think we can definitely afford to take care of 2 children.
And I'm telling you that we really don't need to have kids.
Having a child between us means less room for loneliness and more room for love and happiness. Our relationship has been pretty dreary for a while, and I think having a child can fix that.
I don't necessarily agree with any of that. I don't think having a child fixes all our problems.
I think a true married couple become one with each other when a child is born between them. But look at us right now. You're not even willing to turn towards me while you sleep, let alone give me your arm for comfort.
I really don't think we need a baby right now, Ellie.
Richard, I really want a child. Can't we have our own baby?
What are you doing, Ellie? Quit it!
Hey, why'd you get up? What are you trying to do?
I'm grabbing my own blanket.
Why? Where are you going?
I'm going to sleep in the other room.
The other room? What for?
You're going to keep being obnoxious if I sleep next to you, so I want to sleep somewhere else.
Obnoxious? How was I being obnoxious? That's not very nice of you to call me obnoxious.
I've been so stressed out at work lately, so I wanted to get some quiet sleep for the night. But you wouldn't leave me alone from the start, and it was just so annoying for me. I'm tired of all the constant whining and nagging.
Richard, wait!
Come on, Ellie, just let me sleep. I'm literally about to fall asleep.
Come back here and sit down.
I just told you, Ellie. I'm going to sleep in the other room.
Are you cheating on me, Richard?
What? What do you mean?
It's been a while since we've actually done something together. Do you know how long it's been since we've last done something together as a couple?
I don't know. Do you expect me to go around counting every single day of our time spent together?
That's it. From now on, I need to start looking into what you're doing and where you're going. Are you really begging for me to tweak your phone so that I can watch your every movement? I don't think you remember that I've worked with stuff like this before, so it's nothing new to me.
I'm all out of hair wax. Did you not fix me breakfast? I don't see any food on the table.
Your breakfast is right on the table. Go eat it.
Where? I don't see anything.
The ice water on the table is your breakfast. Drink that and go to work.
What? What the hell?
Sit over here. You don't even have time to eat breakfast.
What's wrong, Ellie? Why are you acting like this all of a sudden? What did I do?
Give me her number.
What?
Did I stutter? I said, give me her number right now.
What are you talking about, Ellie?
Stop rolling your eyes. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I won't ask you again. Give me her number.
I don't know why you're acting like this, but let's calm down a little. How about we talk more like civilized grown-ups?
You don't know why I'm acting like this? You've got to be kidding me, Richard.
Come on, honey, please.
Don't honey me, you stupid cheater. Throughout our marriage, I've tried to be the nice girl. I've had my share of being nice and polite, even though there have been times you pissed me off. Now there is no more Mr. Nice Girl. I won't ask you again. Give me her number now.
What are you talking about?
You know that this is only going to be more exhausting for you. Don't you have work soon?
So, let me explain.
I don't need to install anything on your phone or hire someone to track you down. I can figure out where you are and what you're up to at any time. I'm able to track your location with my laptop, so you have no excuses whatsoever.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Richard, you know that I've worked in software development. This kind of stuff is not anything new to me. Operating Google to find out your entire whereabouts is child's play in my book.
So what? What are you trying to tell me?
Care to explain this? It says here you were at the Vegas Motel at 3:32 in the afternoon. Here's another one. You were at another motel at 2 in the afternoon. Then you went to the Holiday Motel at 3:50 in the afternoon.
I've been having countless business dealings with different clients, so I was physically exhausted. I just needed a quick place to stay for a couple hours.
Cut the crap, Richard. None of your excuses even make sense in the first place. Why are you resting at a motel during the day when you should be working? Does your company know that you're spending your hours like this? Are they paying you to go sleeping around in motels during the day?
I guess the company would find out if they searched into me.
Look at yourself. Shameless about the whole situation. How can someone even be like this? So you've been to a studio apartment in Spring Valley at least 3 times a week. You've been going 3 times a week. How about I try going there? Maybe that will make you feel better about yourself.
No, wait.
So stop making it harder for yourself and hand me the girl's number before you leave.
Why? What are you going to do?
Why do you care so much? Are you planning on taking her aside to fight against me?
Come on, Ellie. Stop being like that.
I'll be whatever I want, so you better give me her number right now and you can piss off to your lousy company.
Okay, it's 312-1004-1004.
How old is this girl?
She's 27 years old.
How long have you known her?
It's been about a year now.
Now I see what's been going on. No wonder you've been trying to avoid me for the past year. You've been constantly sleeping around with that dirty woman, so you were acting as if you didn't want anything to do with me.
Yeah, that's true.
What? Are you serious with me right now?
I enjoyed sleeping with her so much, I didn't feel physically attracted to you.
You really are an unbelievable loser, Richard.
You know what? I think it's better this way now that the bean's already been spilled.
You think it's better this way?
I actually feel a little more lighthearted.
I cannot believe this. Hello? Are you familiar with a man named Richard by any chance? Yes, I am. Do you have any idea as to who I am? No. Who are you? I'm Richard's lawful wife. What? Why are you so shocked? Are you pretending or are you really this surprised? You're Richard's wife? You've been having an absolutely wonderful time with him for the past year. You really didn't think it wouldn't come to this? I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. Richard is not a married man. Unmarried? What an absolute joke. If you guys are unmarried, why the hell do you go around sleeping in motels during the day while everyone is working? Hey, ma'am. Don't you, hey, ma'am, me. I hope you feel good about yourself after everything you've done with my husband. Feel good about what? You should have known that something like this was only bound to happen because you were sleeping with a married man. Listen, lady, I don't know who you are and I don't know what you're talking about. Richard is not a married man. Look at you, trying to play innocent. It's so pathetic. I don't care what you see me as. I decided to meet Richard because I knew that he was single. Richard and I are in love with each other, and we already have made deep plans for our future. He already has a future with another woman, who happens to be his wife. Richard is and has been married to me. I can't believe you unless you show me some proof that he's actually your husband. Why don't you come on over to my house right now, this instant? You'll find out everything that you need to know about Richard. You can find everything here about our marriage. Why don't we start off with some wedding photos? I'm going to need to see some certified documents proving your marriage and documents of your identity. Unless it's any of those documents, or a family relations certificate, I won't believe anything you're telling me. Wow, what's this damn world coming to? My husband is literally out cheating on me with another girl, and she's asking me to show her document proof of our marriage. I cannot believe this. Anyway, I did nothing wrong on my part. I dated Richard because I knew that he was single. If you have a problem with that, then I guess you'll have to figure it out on your own. I have other things to do, so I'm going to go ahead and hang up. Wow. I can't believe the nerve on this little twit. That's why she probably thought it's completely fine to go around sleeping with someone else's husband.
I've thought about our situation for the whole day today at work.
What's there for you to even think about? You're acting like you did nothing wrong.
In the end, we can only come to one conclusion.
You're not the one to make conclusions here. I am the one to make all the conclusions.
No, I'll be making the conclusions. It's honestly better now that you found out about everything.
What? Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
I apologize for not telling you any earlier, and I'm sorry for not being honest with you about this. But I've come to the conclusion that I want to start a new life with her, in a new home. I just want to start fresh. I want to start a new life with her. I'm asking for a divorce.
You want to start a new life with your new wife? Sounds to me like you just want to get rid of me so that you can start giving out new wedding invitations. Am I wrong? You thought that you can come over here and act all emotional in front of me so that I can allow for the divorce? Are you looking for some sympathy from me?
Wait, who are you calling?
I'm calling your temptress, who you love and adore so much. Why don't we have a three-way discussion while we're at it? Hello? Yeah, it's me from earlier. Richard's wife. I already told you before, lady. I'm aware of a man named Richard, and we are currently in a relationship. But I don't know what you're talking about when you keep mentioning that you're his wife. From what I know, Richard does not have a wife, and he is not married to anyone. I had no idea that he was married to someone, so I had done no wrong on my part. So I'm asking you to please stop harassing me with your phone calls, since I want you to know that dating a single man is not a crime.
She's right, Ellie. Give me the phone so I can speak to her.
You keep your mouth shut before I break the phone.
Honey, please.
Excuse me, Miss Adulteress. Who are you calling an adulteress? Haven't you been listening to anything I said? I couldn't give a rip about whether or not Richard fooled you by saying he's unmarried. That is none of my concern. And you bought into Richard's pathetic lies. I am the clear victim here, so I don't care about what you have to say. I'm going to sue the both of you, so I just thought that you should keep that in mind. How dare you, you pig! Who the hell are you calling a pig? Have you been plugging your ears this whole time? I don't think think you understand English properly. I understand that you're the victim here, but I am also a victim. You think I'd be stupid enough to date someone who is already married?
Quit hollering at me. If anything, I deserve to yell my guts out in front of your face.
I had no idea that Richard was already married to someone. You do know that this doesn't make for a viable reason for alimony charges, right? This is not a valid enough reason for you to be saying you're gonna sue me.
That's not for you to worry about. I'll figure it out on my own, so you can go ahead and mind your own business.
I'm telling you, woman, I was also the victim. You're not the only victim here. All I did was date a man who I thought was single. I thought there was a future ahead for us. With that logic, who's going to give me my compensation?
That's none of my business, and I really don't care.
I think I deserve to ask you for the compensation. You practically got me into this mess because you couldn't take care of your husband well enough. Have you ever thought about why your husband might have cheated on you in the first place? Maybe it has to do with the fact that you're not attractive to him anymore. You could have taken those things into consideration if you loved him so much. Putting on some more makeup or getting some plastic surgery done would have made your husband want to stay at home instead of sleeping in motels. Don't you ever contact me ever again. The next time, I'm going to completely ignore all of your calls.
You really are quite the loudmouth. I don't think words are enough for you to learn your lesson properly. I think you need the law to punish you.
Whatever. If you have the evidence, I encourage you to do whatever it is that you want. I'm not afraid.
Wow. I can't believe this twit. She really just hung up on me. What the hell are you doing, Richard? What do you think I'm doing? I'm packing my things. Where do you think you're going? I'm going to her house. I don't want to be with you anymore. I just want to stay with her. Well, good luck on going to your new lover, you pathetic scum. You really are such a moron. She said that she's also a victim because you lied about being unmarried. You think she'll let you into her life after you fooled her about being single? I know she will. She'll accept me right now, despite what I've said to her. I know it for sure. Are you sure about that? I'm sure about it because we truly love each other. You're such an idiot. You really think an unmarried girl like her would just take you, a married man, into her home so easily? Fine, go ahead. Make your move then. She will accept me, and I know it. Also, I'm a free man now. Who says you're a free guy? Did I ever say that I agreed to the divorce? I never said that once. So, according to your husband, he doesn't want to make things any more complicated with lawsuits. Then how much do you think I can receive in alimony? We can calculate and divide your claims separately. Once we get all of the calculations in, you might be able to receive about $30,000 in alimony demands. What about compensation for damages? That's going to be a little more complicated, because your husband has admitted in having an affair from the start. So requesting mental damage on your part is not going to be viable. What about the woman my husband was having an affair with? They're saying that she had no idea your husband was a married man in the first place, which makes things a little more difficult. If we have good evidence for it, things would be a lot different for us. As of now, it doesn't seem to look like things would work out well in our favor. Would it not work out? I don't think I can assure you much good news about that. I apologize. This is so unfair. I can't believe it. Looking at the current situation, I totally agree with you, ma'am. This is extremely unfair for you. Both of them being office employees and all, we know for sure that they've been sleeping in motels during the day. Anyone can tell something is off when you see a man and a woman going into a motel at 3 in the afternoon. An average couple wouldn't be going to such places. Exactly. Also, the fact that your husband went over to her house late at night is strange enough. What's even more strange is how he only stayed for a little while and came right back out of the house. It's obvious that he was having an affair. Yes, exactly. So is there nothing we can do about that? As of now, these are only mere convictions about the case. Showing up to the judge with just stories won't help you much in the courtroom. Here's the alimony you requested.
You're paying all of it in a single lump sum?
Yeah, because I don't want to make things complicated. I'll just give you what you want and go on with my life. I don't want things to stay messy. I already put up the house. You can move out within the next month.
You don't want things to stay messy? You've already messed up everything about us. How can it get more messy than this?
What do you mean?
How does her not knowing about your marriage situation make for a good excuse? You think that makes any sense?
Whatever. You don't even have to care about it anymore. We're done with each other anyway.
Yes, we've already been done with each other for a while now. We've been done with each other for a year.
Whatever. I hope you're happy now. I'm leaving.
Sit down.
Why?
Can't you keep your manners and try and respect me for once in your lifetime?
What do you mean? I don't have time for this.
For once, would it hurt for you to treat me like a lady and allow me to get up first?
Fine, fine. You can get up first.
You know, you're a real worthless piece of dung.
Ellie, why aren't you answering any of my calls or texts?
Don't Ellie me. We are strangers to each other now. Why the hell do you keep calling me?
Why aren't you answering any of my calls? Where are you at this hour?
Excuse me? Who the hell are you to ask my whereabouts? I'd like it if you just mind your own lousy business.
No, wait, listen to me.
No, you listen to me now, you rotten piece of crap! Stop calling me! I don't want to answer your calls. You should have known that I was deliberately rejecting your calls the first couple of times.
Ellie, where are you right now?
Why are you being so obnoxiously nosy? What's it matter to you where I am?
Can we just talk for a moment? I'm begging you, please.
Fine, let's hear it. Let's hear what you have to say after all this time. After everything that's happened. Let's hear it, Richard. What was so important that you had to call me 37 times in a span of 4 days? Let's listen to what you finally have to tell me.
Honey, please.
Don't honey me. I'm not your honey anymore.
She cheated on me.
Yeah, so? You cheated on me too, you moron.
She really cheated on me.
That's what you wanted to tell me? Poor you, she cheated on you. That is why you called me 37 times, just to tell me that?
That's not all. She cheated on me with 2 other men.
Oh, what a pity. You cheated on me with just one girl, but she cheated on you with 2 people? How devastating. They say only the first time is hard when it comes to cheating on your spouse. Then all the other attempts become easy.
That's not all. There's something more shocking about this.
Wow, Richard. I didn't know you were the type of guy to get shocked about such things. You didn't expect something like this to happen? When you decided to leave me for her, you didn't expect for her to cheat on you with a handful of other guys? You really are an idiot. You moved in with a twit like her, all for what? How stupid.
No, you have to listen to me. This is so unfair.
If you think it's unfair, then why don't you cheat on her as well? Two can play at that game, right?
No, listen. The 2 men she was cheating on me with are my friends.
Wow, I guess that's mildly interesting. So what?
You remember Tim and Brad, right?
Your friends from high school? Of course I remember them. They were like your closest friends. Isn't Brad's wife really intimidating when she's angry? I remember hearing about how Brad literally gets whipped around by his wife.
Yeah, he does.
So how in the world did she get involved with your friends? Did you guys decide to have a get-together or something?
No, it wasn't that.
Then what happened?
The first time I met her was at a nightclub with my friends.
Well, I'm not surprised.
When we first met her, she sat at our table and we talked all together.
You must be so proud of yourself. Gathering with all your married friends at a nightclub and bringing a young girl over to your table. Do you feel good about telling me this? You really want to tell me about how you guys took turns sleeping with her? Some friends. But I guess you guys all got what you wanted. I thought you truly loved each other. You said you just want to leave me for her.
Ellie, please. Stop mocking me and listen. After leaving you, I realized how good of a wife you were and have been to me. I realized it far too late. Linda is just a wolf in sheep's clothing. I was completely wrong about her.
I appreciate you calling me a good wife after all these years, Sir Richard.
No, please, Ellie. I realized how faithful of a wife you were to me. Now I understand that I need you. I know how amazing and strong of a woman you really are. I'm sorry that it took me so long to realize this.
I appreciate you calling me faithful, Sir Richard. I give my utmost thanks to you.
Can I please go back to you, Ellie?
Are you suffering from dementia now? We're divorced.
Please, all you have to do is just forgive me this once. If you do, I'll pack my things and return to you this instant.
Are you saying that you want us to get reunited?
Yes, Ellie.
You know, this sounds absolutely ridiculous, right? You were the one who left me without hesitation because you wanted to live with her.
That was before. Now I regret everything.
I still remember your face when you told me how you wanted to start a new life with her. I guess that didn't work out at all, did it?
I must have completely lost my mind then. I don't know what was up with me.
You can go on and keep on losing your mind for all I care. I remember your voice vividly. The day you told me those things without a single change in tone or expression. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm hanging up.
Wait, Ellie, no! Please! Do you know what my ex-wife did for a living?
I don't know. What did she do?
She worked as a software developer.
So what?
I know you went to the Wynn Hotel at 3:51 in the afternoon yesterday. Who did you go with?
Did you go snitch on your people at the detective agency again?
I hired a person to track you, and I'm able to see your whereabouts anytime I feel like it.
Are you tracking my location with a GPS or something?
No, nobody uses stuff like that anymore. I use a much more modern tool. I can find out the information by looking it up online. You can find anything on the internet. There's different programs on Google that help you to do so. Maybe if you stopped going around and cheating on me, you would know better.
So, are you here to brag about spying on me using your fancy little internet tricks?
All I'm doing right now is asking you. I just want an honest answer. According to the detective agency, you were with a new man yesterday. How can you even call yourself a human being?
Dating life is all about changing of hearts. I can like whomever I want, whenever I want. The freedom of being able to choose who I'm with and who I like is all up to me. That's what dating is for.
That's the dumbest nonsense I've ever heard in my life. I didn't think it was possible to be this stupid when justifying cheating.
Cheating? Who says I was cheating? I was just dating another man.
How could you do this to me?
Do what? What even are we?
We're lovers to one another. We literally live in the same house.
I'm just your girlfriend. Nothing more. A girlfriend is free to leave her boyfriend anytime she pleases.
I can't believe this. How can you be so shameless? Hold on a minute. The agency just sent me pictures of the guy you were with. What the hell is this? You filthy little pig. How can you sleep with him? Rob, You were sleeping with Rob. What business does Rob have to be with you?
Stop swearing and yelling.
Are you seriously taking his side right now? How could you even think to do such a thing?
I'm pregnant with Rob's child. I really love him.
You what?
He's going to be my baby's father. Don't talk about him that way.
He's going to be what now? What did you just say?
I said he's going to be the father of my baby.
I'm so done with you. You're not even worth a speck of dust. I won't ever forgive you for this. You completely destroyed our relationship and betrayed me forever. Sleeping around with all of my closest friends and becoming pregnant. You don't even have the decency to call yourself a human.
I'm going to stop meeting up with all the other guys. I only love Rob, and he's going to be my baby's father.
Shut up, you idiot. You really think it's Rob's child? Since when do men without sperm impregnate girls? You really sure that it's Rob's baby?
What? What are you talking about?
What business are you here for? I want to get revenge on Linda. Pathetic to the very end. You're going to end your stupid relationship with revenge? She cheated on me. With all of my friends. I don't care what she did. You were the one to claim her as your true lover. And now look what's happened. You divorced me to go live with a twit like that all because of this? Was it really worth it? I don't care what you say to me right now. But you have to listen to what I have. It will be very interesting. What now? I really need your help with this. I've sent the files to you right now. Try opening them. What's this? What is this phone number? It's the phone that Linda and I shared while we were together. What's all this? I had a great time today with you. I'm not able to meet with you tomorrow, so I'll see the day after tomorrow. What if your wife catches us together? Is it really okay for us to do this? Don't worry, my wife's a little oblivious, so she wouldn't be able to figure out anything suspicious. She's just someone who cooks for me, so it's okay. What did you say about me, you prick? No, that's not the point, you see? Look at this text. You see how she knew that I was already a married man? She dated me even though she had known I wasn't single. This is a great piece of evidence for the lawyer. We already divorced, so it's done and over. What's the point of bringing this up now? Maybe we can file a proper lawsuit against her now with this evidence. Really? Look, I'll send you another one. What's this? Nothing turns me on more than a married man. Ugh. There were lots of underlying meanings hidden beneath the sentence. You have to think about what she did. When she said those words, she was already sleeping with two of my friends, Tim and Brad. She's so disgusting. It's unbelievable. There's more here. Even if you do get caught cheating on your wife, we just have to make sure of one thing. I'll make sure to act like I never knew you were a married man in the first place. We have to make sure that we make it clear that I never knew you were married. You can try and gather all of this information and hand it over to your lawyer. To be honest, Richard, I do appreciate you doing this. But just because I'm thanking you now doesn't mean you should take this the wrong way. To me, you are still a pathetic, lousy loser. This should be sufficient enough evidence for compensation. You think so, sir? Yes. It really is shameful, isn't it? Yes, it is. You're saying that you received these sources from your ex-husband, correct? All of these sources and photos from various texts and the detective agency are from your ex-husband, right? Yes, they are. What do you say we send these photos and texts to the wives of your ex-husband's friends? Excuse me? I just think that this woman is quite deserving of any available judicial punishment. It's just not morally right for a person to be this way. It's quite obvious that her intentions were deliberate, and she only went around sleeping with your ex-husband's friends.
You can say that twice, sir.
Do you happen to have their phone numbers by any chance? I'm talking about the wives of your ex-husband's friends.
Yes, we used to gather with each of the couples at least once a year, so I have all their numbers.
That's great. Would you agree to exposing this information to them?
Yes. Let's do it. You dirty, rotten swine!
Have you taken a look at yourself in the mirror lately? Who are you to be calling me a swine? It's been about a year since I've last seen you, but you really haven't changed for the better.
How could you do this to me?
Do what? I don't know what you're talking about.
If you were going to demand alimony from me, why couldn't you have just requested it by yourself? How could you gather all 3 wives to gang up on me like this? This is so outrageous. I can't believe this.
How could you go on sleeping with the husbands of 4 different wives? Have you never thought about what you've done? You better believe it, because there's nothing you can do to save yourself. Think about the type of men you chose to sleep with. First it was a married man, and you knew it. Then you went on to go sleeping with all of his closest friends.
I wasn't the one to choose to sleep with them. They were the ones who told me that they love me.
I read your text on my ex-husband's phone. You said, "Nothing turns me on more than a married man." Does that ring any bells for you? You're just a dirty human being who is out of touch with morality. Stupid games win stupid prizes, don't they?
Please don't do this to me.
Oh, look at Mrs. Pretty Please all of a sudden. What happened to the loud-mouthed swine that I was speaking to earlier?
I couldn't control my temper because of my pregnancy. You have to understand. I'm sorry.
You're pregnant? Do you know whose baby it is? It must be difficult considering you have 4 candidates to guess from.
I thought it was Rob's, but I heard that he doesn't even have sperm, so it's definitely not him.
So whose baby is it?
I really don't know.
Can't you get a DNA test done with your blood sample?
I can, but it's not that simple. None of the 4 guys are willing to conduct a DNA test for the baby. They all refused when I asked.
Oh no, what a pity.
So I guess I'll just have to raise the baby all on my own.
Well, at least you've decided not to get an abortion. I can respect that to a certain degree.
Please, that's why I'm begging for your help. I can't afford to pay all 4 women. I have to put my studio apartment up for sale in order to do so. I can't do that. Please.
Oh, you poor thing.
Right? I'm at my lowest right now. I really need you to help me out. I'm begging you.
How do you want me to help?
At least cut the alimony down to about half. Please. That would be so helpful.
Oh, really? That's too bad, sweetheart. I'll be requesting everything in full.
You little pig!
Like you said, it's my fault for not being able to take good care of my husband. I'll go ahead and take your advice about looking more attractive for men to like me. I'll use your money to buy lots of nice makeup and possibly get some plastic surgery done. Don't worry, I scheduled everything already.
You're going to get plastic surgery done with my apartment money?
Yes, is there a problem?
You are a lunatic! I'm over here worrying my butt off about how to raise my baby as a single mother. And you're sitting there thinking about your stupid plastic surgery appointment? It's not even your money! You're using my money to get it done.
Who says it's your money? It's my money. I don't think it's your business whether or not I get plastic surgery done or buy a car with my own money. So if you'll excuse me, I'll be spending my money on my own. So you can just keep off.
I can't believe someone could do something like this.
Do you mind recommending me to your plastic surgeon? It seemed to have worked out very well for your face.
Quit mocking me! I'm in no mood to deal with your stupid remarks.
I'll take that as a no, I guess.
You stupid rotten pig! Back to you, Missy. Feel free to chat with the other wives about this if you want. I'm sure they'll be of great help.
You really don't want to get back together?
Nope.
But I helped you to your advantage. I helped you get your compensation.
You did it because you wanted to get revenge on her for sleeping with your friends.
No, I did it because I love you.
Since when did you love me so much? I thought you loved your cheating girlfriend more. That's why you left me. And now you're going to tell me that you did all this because you love me.
I'm just telling you that I did.
I'm so grateful that I divorced you. If I had known before that you were such a pathetic lowlife, it would have only been a matter of time before I divorced you. What was I even thinking staying married to someone like you? I thank the heavens that we ended up getting divorced. I have absolutely no regrets.
Please, Ellie.
None of the 4 men wanted to take responsibility for Linda's baby. I honestly do not blame them. Which one of the 4 men in their right mind would want to take responsibility of the baby? All 4 of them unknowingly took turns sleeping with her, and they wouldn't even want to know whose it was. When it comes to such circumstances, it's apparently possible to deny any confirmations about who's the biological father. It's too late for Linda to get an abortion anyway, so that's all on her now. After what happened, Linda got fired from her current job after she got busted sleeping with men in motels during her work hours. Even her own parents refused to take her side when they found out about their daughter's actions. She ended up selling her studio apartment and paying all 4 of the wives alimony. I stayed relatively quiet after receiving my side of the compensation. But for Brad's wife, it was just the beginning. Apparently, she had stormed into Linda's workplace and also managed to find her parents' location. She made sure that Linda and her parents really learned their lesson for good. Linda's parents were probably so ashamed of their daughter. I'm assuming that they're too embarrassed to show their face in public anymore, now that everyone in town knows what happened. When Linda's baby is born, she'll most likely be a single mother who saves up to be poor. My ex-husband, Richard, also got fired from his job. All those times when he went to the motel during work hours have been exposed by his employer. The company also found out that Richard had paid for the motels using his company credit card. Twice. This really shows what lust can drive any human to do. It causes people to commit such unbelievable acts of betrayal. I found it hilariously absurd at the way Richard paid for the motel using his company's credit card. Was he even thinking? Did he feel like bragging about having an affair to his employer? It really did make me laugh out loud in disbelief. I guess he really wanted to get inside that motel room. God knows what happened next. As for the rest of Richard's high school friends, they all became enemies with one another. I also found it ironic how their long-lasting friendship ended in such short notice. One moment they're at a nightclub, drinking and having the time of their lives, and cheating on all of their wives. All of a sudden, they despise each other more than anything else in the world. Men are very strange indeed. That's all for today's story. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more content. Thank you!